Hey everybody, this is Sandy Reese with StampinCrew.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Thanks so much for joining me today for our May card class. Woohoo! I can't wait. I love, love, love this bundle right here, the Countryside Inn Suite. It comes with these Countryside Corners dies and the Countryside Corners stamp set. The suite also comes with this embossing folder and this gorgeous Countryside in designer series paper. So our card class today, we're not using the stamp set, we're using the paper and the dies, and then the stamp set I'm using is the Something Fancy stamp set. Now this is my go-to sentiment set right now. Love this. And so the cards are not going to come stamped, so you'll need your own sentiments. I recommend this, but you use whatever you have. All the pieces will already be die cut and punched. We're going to be using some of our punches, so let me show you that. I'm not using the stamp set today, but on our bonus projects for Saturday and Monday, I'm going to show you two gorgeous cards using the stamp set as well. This is perfect for layering. I can't wait to show you those. But today we are also going to be using some of our great punches. So we're using the Very Best Trio Punch. We are using the Petal Park Builder Punch, the Bow Punch, and the Country Bouquet Punch. We have the best punches ever. So, you know, I like to use them when I can. So let us get started. When you get your kit, so how do you get a kit? If you spend between today and May 28th, if you spend $35 before tax and shipping in an online order using the May host code, and the link's going to be below, so it'll be real easy to order, you will get a pack of 6 cards. You're going to get 2 of each of the cards we're making today. Let me give you a little peek at those. We're going to make 2 of these, 2 of these. It's got a little vellum that opens up, super cute. And then we have, you'll get 2 of these. Now I'm just making 1 of each today, but you will get a pack to make 6 cards, 2 of each. Now if you spend $50 before tax and shipping, you're going to get this, along with a pack of the iridescent pearls. So I use these iridescent pearls on all the projects we'll be doing this week. But, and you'll get some in your kit, but if you want these and you want to make those bonus projects, definitely place an order of $50. Now, here's an extra bonus this week while I'm with Stampin' Up! On the incentive trip. If you spend $75 or more before tax and shipping using the May host code, I'm going to send you an additional 10 cards already made from my stash. I have about 10 boxes of cards. And so I'm going to give away 10 free cards with every online order. You have to use that host code to qualify for those 10 cards. I will not be available to take orders, so you will need to go to the link posted below on the video and place your own online order to qualify. And then once I'm home, that week after I get home, I'll be mailing out kits, mailing out iridescent pearls, and the packs of cards. So just make sure to get those orders in between today and May 28th. All right, let us get started. We are going to let's start with this one. I'm going to set that right there so you can kind of see where we're going as we make this. All right, so I've already got everything punched. So we used our die for our tag, and I've used the Very Best Trio Punch to do the slots for the ribbon. And then this is the Country Bouquet, a little heart punch there. And then here are my pearls. Now, for the card base, we are using the Returning Misty Moonlight cardstock. Love that color. And then we have a piece of white for the inside. Okay, right here. That's just cut an 1/8 of an inch shorter, so we have very thin layers. and a piece for the front flap, and then we have a piece of this beautiful bird paper. So it's cut so that it matches up if you put these together. So they're gonna layer right here. Make sure you get your birds going the right direction. This paper is so pretty. It reminds me kind of Colonial Williamsburg. That's what it reminds me of because I love Colonial Williamsburg. And this, all the patterns in here are kind of those beautiful blues that we would have, that they have there, and some of these beautiful colonial type patterns. Okay, so I'm using Misty Moonlight for my ink. Now you could use, if you don't have all the colors I'm using today, you could absolutely just use Night of Navy for all the cards, or you could use Misty Moonlight. You could, any of the 3 inks will go with all 3 cards. So we've got, this is a wedding card. I'm doing a wedding card today. And I'm going to stamp, let's just stamp while we've got the ink out. I want to get this over to the side so I can center my congratulations stamp right here. Right there, perfect. All right, we can put this away. Then I also have a little of the not Baja Breeze. Boho Blue, oh my gosh, so many colors. So many colors, so many names. Boho Blue. Looking for my adhesive so I can adhere while we're talking. Boho Blue ribbon. And I'm just putting a very thin border on the 3 sides. Okay, we can adhere this to the inside. Oh, got a little crazy with my seal adhesive. So this, I'm going to go from this side so I can see a little better. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Get that down a little bit. Okay. Now let's look at this beautiful, just tone on tone, neutral side on this pattern on this side. Love that too. Okay. So we've got very narrow borders. All right, so this ribbon, I have poked this hole. This is perfect for this size ribbon. All right, I have adhesive. So just slide it in, going underneath, then bring that back up. Okay. And then what I'm going to do is just put that right in the center. Let's grab a couple of dimensionals. And put, well, I guess we'll do 4. All right, and get these off. All right, let's center this right in the middle of this panel. Okay, now I'm going to adhere the ribbon to the back. Just use a little bit of seal adhesive to hold it down. All right, same thing over here. Let's make sure that's straight. Adhere that back around there. Perfect. Okay, now I like to go ahead and put a little more adhesive on top of the ribbon to make sure that stays where I want it to stay. And we'll get this down on the card front. Gorgeous. All right, we're going to take our heart and use a little dimensional on that. Put that right under there since that's a wedding card. That will be perfect. And let's put our pearls on. I'm going to put a small one right on the heart. And then we've got 2 more. We're going to put one in the middle of that flower because that's what's right there. And then one right above it. Now, if there's not a flower, you don't have to put it on. You just put it wherever you want. Right here, I don't have a flower there. But if a flower's there, then use it. Use it to your advantage. And that is it. Isn't that beautiful? Now, as I'm looking and I see that I actually use boho blue on this one, but I'm using that on another card. So this one I'm using Misty Moonlight, but it looks beautiful with boho blue as well. Okay, let's grab our next card. And whoop, this is a sympathy. I'm kind of rough on things. As my husband says, you're so rough. Can't help it. Because I'm always in a hurry, right? Sometimes when you're in a hurry, you're just not careful. Not too careful. All right, so I'm using a basic thick basic white cardstock for the base. Then I have a layer of navy. I have a layer of balmy blue. You know, Stampin' Up! Likes their alliteration. So we have balmy blue here, which is another color in the designer paper. Now, this paper is one of my favorites. This is just beautiful. It's got just kind of a fun little wavy stripe on the back. But I love Colonial Williamsburg. This is what it takes me back to. And some of, I'm sure some of you look at this paper at first and you're like, I don't know about it. But then when you see it in person and all the beautiful cards we're gonna make, you're gonna want it. All right, let's try to get this straight first. That's priority number 1. Straight and centered. I don't know if it's me, if it's my cutting, or what. There we go. Okay, now I'm using some of this Night of Navy ribbon. And I will list this on the blog under supplies. But I just wanted a little darker ribbon to kind of offset what we're going to make here. All right. I'm going to hold that in place. Let's get that ribbon on. Now, if you order the card set, you'll get a PDF with instructions. I already have that made. All right, so we just stick that ribbon around, and now we're ready to put this on the card front. On this one, I love this paper. It has like the grayish blues and some navy, but it has these pops of that bright balmy blue. I just think that's so pretty. Okay, let's stamp our sentiment. Now we're using Night of Navy to do our sympathy set, or sympathy stamp that says with deepest sympathy. I can't see that. Let me see if I have a darker plate piece. Let me put that here so I can see what I'm doing. This is actually not a clear stamp, it's the rubber. Hopefully that's pretty close. Pretty close to, I should have gone up a hair more, but that's okay. Okay, let me put that away. So we're going to use a couple dimensionals and just pop this up right here at the end of my sheet. All right. Actually, that is all sticking to the ribbon. Let's do this. When you're putting a tag over ribbon, you want some of it to stick to the paper, not just the ribbon. So I'm going to put some right at the top and the bottom, and then that should grab the ribbon. Otherwise, it's kind of loosey-goosey. See, now that's nice and firm on there. If you look at my sample, I didn't do that, and look, it's wiggly. Now it's not. So make sure you get that some of the dimensionals attached to the paper and not just the ribbon. All right, now I punched out 2 sets from the Bow Punch, which has the leaf and the little like bud or berry. I don't know, maybe it's a flower. Not sure. And I'm going to tear off of that stem. Whoops, that was more than the stem. And let's use a little liquid glue. just a little bit there. And I'm putting the big stems kind of tucked behind my, my little banner. Hopefully I can get up under there since I adhered that down. There we go. You don't have to have a ton of glue. All right, there we go. And then we're going to put this, I'm just gonna take off a little bit of that stem and put this kind of going at a slightly different angle, coming out from under the white piece. Okay, and then you can angle it differently if you want, or whatever you like. It's your card. And I'm looking for my pearls that were here. Okay, oh, here they are. Thought I'd lost them for a minute. Okay, so I'm going to grab my big one and put it right here. I've got another one on my finger. We're going to put that one right there. And we have one more small one. And we'll put this one kind of maybe down here in that flower. That's just a gorgeous sympathy card. I love that. Okay. That is card number 2. So you'll have 2 of those. We always need sympathy cards. All right, so let's go to this one. This is our birthday card, and it's just kind of a fun fold using some vellum. All right, now all the measurements will be in the PDF. I'm not putting measurements on my blog. I'll put supplies there, but no measurements, since this is a class. Okay, so we have our boho blue base. Then we have a piece of white. Basic white. Then we're using this adorable bunny paper. This is perfect for a birthday card. Look at this fun stripe on the back. Love this so much. I'm not kidding. You guys are you are all gonna want this paper. You're gonna want the bundle too, because these dies are so versatile. We used them on the monkey cards we did earlier in the month. All right, now we are going to fold. I've scored this already. We're going to fold on the score line. I love the way vellum holds its folds. Okay, let's see what I'm doing here. Make sure that I get this lined up. Okay. So we want it down. We're going to fold up, and then this will be how we lift that. All right, but before we do that, we are going to, well, we could probably go ahead and adhere this, but I'm going to just, oh, come on. Put adhesive. I've stuck some in the corner, but I don't know if that's going to show or not. Let's take a peek. And we're going to center that. It's not going to show too much. Now, we're going to put right here, we're going to stamp our happy birthday. We're going to layer that right on there. So let's do that now. And I am using boho blue for my ink this time. Where's happy birthday? There we are. I'm going to do it up at the top so I can sign my name right under it. Okay. All right, we are going to center this right here. Is that centered? pretty close to it. Okay. Now I want to glue a piece of Night of Navy. This is the next size up on the dies. I want to glue that so it covers right there. So it covers my sentiment. I don't want to see my inside sentiment. So I'm going to just glue that down in the center. So now it's stuck to the back of my top flap. And then this layer is going to go on top of that. Isn't that cool? Okay, let's grab our sentiment. It says grateful for the everyday magic of you. And this is going to go right here, hopefully straight. Stuck my finger in the ink. Okay, let's put this away. And I'm going to pop this one up. Let's just grab some of our sides here. Oh, do I have ink somewhere else? Hold on. I'll get my rag and wipe my hands off. So we don't have any accidents. And that's not going to show behind there anyway. Okay. Oh, I forgot my ribbon. Hold on. Come on back. Come on back. We're going to put some ribbon on here. I almost forgot. Okay. I'm going to take my boho blue. This is 3/8 inch woven ribbon. Gorgeous. And I am going to just fold it. I put a little seal adhesive to hold it down. And then I'm just going to fold it like that so that it comes out. I might trim just a little bit off of this. It's a little bit long. All right. Oh, I did. I got my ink in there. All right, don't look at that. Well, I'm going to have to fix that later. Okay. So we get our ribbon behind there. Then let's grab our punched flowers. Now I like to take my flowers and give them a little more depth. So I just stick my thumbs in the middle and then bring up the sides to kind of curl the petals a bit. And I'm just gonna glue. I don't want it too thick because this will go in the mail eventually. Okay, I'm gonna pop up the flower here. Okay, and just put that right about there. Okay, and then we can add our 3 pearls. Oh, that makes me mad. Don't you guys hate it when you get ink on your card because you're not paying attention? You are not the only one that does that. That happens to me occasionally as well. Okay, so I'm going to put my 3 pearls on there. I will probably work on that. I'll probably put a new white piece there, and then you won't notice it. I'll get that off. All right, so that's it. Isn't that pretty? That is so fun. So just remember, card class special going on today through the 28th. You could have all the supplies to make these 6 gorgeous cards, and you could get a pack of the iridescent pearls right here and 10 more cards, you know, that you wouldn't have otherwise. So, and 10 new designs, they'll all be different. So it's going to be 10 different cards. So I hope you enjoyed today's card class. The link below, make sure to purchase, has the host code for May. So you have to use that May host code to qualify for the special. And come back on Saturday because we have 2 more gorgeous cards for you, one for Saturday, one for Monday. All right, thanks everybody. I will see you soon. Bye-bye.